Set. Thank you! Hey Andy, thank you for the harmony. How are you? Is everything okay?
Yo, Luis, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. I gotta take that out though. It's all good. What about you? Okay. Wonderful, Andy. Welcome. How's it going? Trying to get this warm up before we blunder too much. Hi, Spencer. Knight f6. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, no. Knight f6 and then what? Is he gonna play queen e2, I guess? Or, I don't know. Maybe. Hey. Hello, hello. Good, good. Everything's fine. What about you? How you doing? Smiley face. London players are so easy to break with the Leningrad. What's the Leningrad? Is it c5? Is what I play or not? Is it the name of what I play or something else? Hmm. A Dutch variation. Okay. I should try the Dutch from time to time myself. I don't know why. I always forget. I always play the same thing. Hmm. I can't get this puzzle though. I was looking at queen a5. Queen a5 is interesting. Yeah, you should. Get the Dutch. No, I can't read them. Give the Dutch a go. I find it the most fun game to play. I like when I buy. Don't you win a knight here? How? The more I look at it, the more convinced I feel about queen a5. So queen a5 takes b3. Knight takes e5. It's just winning a pawn now that I... Oh yeah, you win a knight. Still like kicking the queen first. So you want me to play knight f6? Or this knight? What about knight c5? And knight c5 blunders everything. So it has to be this knight. Knight f6. Okay, Sky. Sky Lorino. Sky Lorino. Lorino. Hello, hello. Boom. So knight f6. It makes sense to play knight f6 on his turn. Ah, look. Nah. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm not sure. I need some hardcore evidence. What are we trying to achieve anyway? We're trying to win a piece, right? And save our own. Thank you, Scalerinho, for the 2 roses. Take the knight. Wait, I just scroll. Okay, so it says take the knight and b2. He moves the bishop and take the other knight with the queen. Ah, so you say this, this, and then this. Oh yeah, and the knight will be hanging. We found we found something decent there. We take knight on c3. Hey Blind, thank you so much for the harming and earning as well. Thank you guys. Hello, 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 hello. We have knight c3. Where's the lamb sauce? Yeah, we need to add that sound. We have knight c3. He take bishop. We take moving the knight of g. Yeah. I think that's very solid. Nice. I was about to blunder that. Okay, so we have bishop a6, c4. Cage.
Thank you!
King C3. Hey Chris, thank you so much for the heartbeat. And Blank as well for the go popular. Thank you guys. Let me scroll down. Had to take or win the rook promoting. Hi Glock. Hello, hello. Look, I'm thinking about sacking the bishop on b5, but not convinced. Maybe we take with a nah. Okay, so check c4 takes here. And then maybe bishop here. If he goes here, no, he can't. He has to take. We take that bishop. So he takes the bishop. I have queen takes b2. Queen takes b2. And the only square that he has is here. And when he goes there, we have mate with bishop b5. I think that's it. Bishop a6, right? Scalering. Bishop c5. What? Indian voice is so annoying. Have some manners, bro. No, it's my stream. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Delicious. Mm. 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 Really? Okay. Oh. Well, what about that? Hmm. It's just a5, b5, right? Mm. They should have a function where you talk, you give the coordinate, and the computer plays the move. For example, you say a5, king a4, b5, and I don't have to use my mouse. That is the future, chat. That's the future. Okay. I think I can win the queen with bishop g4. And then knight f6. Yeah. Bishop g4. And knight f6. Is there something else? Nah. Okay. Mm-hmm. So d6, king e6. Knight b6. So knight b6. King e7, I guess. I have king d7, maybe knight c8. King e6. No. Oh, this one is tough. 93 on promotion? No, that's not happening. No, 93 blunders the pawn. Just go 93 and he's just gonna take. E6 is the first move, I think. Then, oh, you think that E6 is better than D6? Ah, because you're trying to block the king. So takes and then D6. Ah, that's so clever. Because the king has to go here. Oh, and then we have knight E5. Blocking F7. Is that it? I think it could be. So he blocks F7. Right, so E6 takes here. 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 And then, how do we continue after that? So, if they take the knight, we promote. So they're not going to do that. They're going to push their pawn, maybe. They push their pawn. And I push mine. And he has king e7. So how do we prevent that? We play knight. I think we play knight c6. Okay, but this is the most promising line with e6. e6, then d6. And then 95. So 95 should be fine. 95. And then he pushes the pawn probably. Oh, he has to play king f6. Okay, it's hard to visualize everything. At least for me. So I'm gonna play d6. And now I'm just gonna push. And I think that we have to play knight e5. We have to, because if we don't, we do anything else, it's gonna go here and we're cooked. So we play knight e5 now. Oh, and he simply takes. Okay, that's easy. I was trying to understand what to do afterwards, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, good. Isn't e6 better at first? So he take and then block himself. Exactly, yeah, we got to the same conclusion. Okay, so now we go knight c4. Knight c4. Knight c4. Tough puzzle. We might have some mating ideas with rook a8. So knight c4. Let me have a look at that. Knight c4. King. Where does the king go? I don't think it's about getting the queen, because my queen is also hanging. So it's about probably giving a checkmate. Or I'm misdirecting the knight. That would be also an idea. So knight c4. The king has two squares. So you can go here. Well, you can also go. You can go here, here, or here. So we have to calculate the 3 variations. Alright, so c2, not possible, because I take with check and I win. So he has to go either b1 or a1, right? Okay, so check, king b1. If king b1 is played, and if I take, he takes, and that is just probably better for white. So no. So king b1, how do we continue after king b1? We have the pin still. So maybe queen b4. I don't know. You have something, chat? Rook a2 first? Oh, you want me to take on a2? Yeah, because king b1, it's really dry. I don't see anything. So probably bishop knight c4 is rush. Okay, so you want me to take on a2. And what happens here? So if I take on a2, king takes. King takes. He plays king takes. I don't really understand. Si come con el rey, atacas con la otra torre. Okay, so you're telling me that if I take, then I play rook a8, and he has knight a4 or king b1, sorry, b1 or b2. But I don't understand why did I sack the rook. Knight c4. Fork on c4 though. Yeah, exactly. We do have the fork, but my queen is also hanging. And after king b1, it's really hard to make progress. Now knight c4, then where he move, we take with rook. What? I don't get it. Take his queen. He takes my queen. If I take his queen, he's gonna take my queen. Bro, queen b4, and then you check to a3. Yeah, but it gives him queen b4 is not really a forcing move, so he will have time to react. He will have time to move the queen away, and then we won't have knight c4, or at least it wouldn't be that effective. I think so. But yeah, it's just that this is very passive. I wouldn't be able to understand what's the idea. And white can't defend that. If we play queen b4, white will be able to hold. Bring rook to a8. If I do it immediately, my queen is hanging. Check with knight. Yeah, and after that, what do we do? Knight c4 check first. King b1. After king b1. Or maybe king a1. I think king a1 is also playable. If I take on a2. If I take on a2, he's going to play king takes. And then we have another check. And then king b1. Ah, but king b1 loses. Loses to queen takes. Okay, so knight c4, king in here. That's losing. So the only option that they have is king b1. Alright, so if you have a continuation after this, after king b1 is played, I might go for it. Knight, pin, queen. What? I don't really... I don't see it though. What do we do after king b1? Knight c4, then if king b1, then knight a3. Okay, knight f3. And then what? Can you please calculate knight c4? Rook takes h2. Rook takes a2. So knight c4, king b1, rook takes a2. Ah! Okay. Yeah. I can see the appeal of rook takes a2 here. Because if he takes, he's getting mated. He's getting mated with rook a8. And if he takes my queen, I have a check. And then I think I have a mate with rook a8. Oh, I really like that line. I like it because it's knight c4. And the king has to go up because this is losing. So he has to go up. And then we sack the queen. So he takes the queen. And then we have a check on b2. And the check on b2 is lethal. Because then the king, it only has a1. And then we have rook a8. And that is checkmate. Well, he can block with the knight for one turn, but it's checkmate. Alright, so I think that's the line. I think that line is very good. Just take. Bro, just move. We're trying to get it right. You're tripping. No, I think I'm not. I think this is actually the move. And then rook takes. Okay, so he sacked the queen. So now we just take the queen. And we win like that. Nice. Good puzzle. Thank you, Mehmet. Mehmet is a very strong player, so I remember him. He's like 2200 or something. Eso tiene que ser tirante. Ah, sorry, Facundo, no got to. Okay, good. So let's continue with this one now. Okay. Thanks, bro. I am 2350 in Liche. Damn. 2300, chat. What's your rating? Huh? And you talk shit in the comments. Huh. Knight f3. Knight f3? Which one, though? This one? Or this one? And why? The takes? I take in here. King d1 and then what? Land minister. I'm 2400. Damn. Okay, so where is the 2500? We're waiting for his comment. I'm 700. Nico, you are a friend. You are the type of people where I like to mingle. You are the ones who go to parties, you know? Shut up, Andy. Black bishop eat a3. Black bishop eat a3. It's not a bad idea. Bishop b2. What? I'm 8,000. Okay, crazy's alright. Knight f3, rook e8. Knight f3. Takes. Well, he's gonna be fine with rook e8. Ah, but wait, we play it first. Oh, I see what you... No, but he has bishop e3. He's gonna play bishop e3. Oh, this one is tricky. Knight f3 is force mate. How, though? Because here check or here? First of all, you need to specify what knight are you talking about. Are you talking about the knight on d4 or the knight on e5? Knight e, f3, rook e8, bishop b4. Ah, we have bishop b4 check. Okay. Okay, so the knight on e goes to f3. And then, well, he takes. And then we play rook e8. the king has to go to D, or he can block with the bishop. If he blocks with the bishop, we have bishop b4 check. Bishop b4 check. And the only square is going back to... No, that's mate. Is it mate? I'm getting confused. Yeah, it goes to d1. And then we have bishop e2. Checkmate. Oh, yes. That's checkmate. Okay. Nice, let's play it. I think you can't really escape it, can you? Alright, so knight here. Let's see what happens if he doesn't... So he takes, and then rook check. And what if he goes here immediately? I simply mate with bishop here. Bishop here, king back, and then knight. Yeah, it's mate. It's mate. It's mate. It's mate. Okay. All right. Nice. We might have a new personal best if chat keeps locked in. You know. But when we get above 60, it gets really difficult. It gets really, really difficult. I said it. Nice, Gustavo. Very well done. Good job. Okay. Look at this endgame, bro. Damn. Call an ambulance. If this was my game, I'm definitely fumbling this. Okay. Now, I said it, bro. Yeah, I saw your comment. Now, I have 1200 elo. Queen g5, checkmate. Damn. No queen. Oh, queen g5. It's very funny. I mean, not so much. If you think you're funny... I said it first. Okay, Pablito. Yes, you said it first. Yes, Pablito. c3. What does it do, though? c3. She's gonna take the pawn on c3. I think it's c3 and d2. Ah, d2. Damn. That is so clever. c3, queen takes c3, d2. Damn. That is some GM level shit. Okay, and... Yeah, it's completely winning. It's completely winning. Because if he goes... I mean, does he have a check? He does have a check. But it's only one. It's only one because I go king g5. And then the pawn will be protecting this. So here, takes, d2, check, here. Ah, wait, he has another one. Check. It's not so simple, chat. It's not so simple. But it is the forcing line, so we have to play c3. Let's see what he does with the queen. He's gonna give me a couple of checks for sure. But I think I should be safe if I get to h3 or something, right? But the check on e7 is a little bit annoying as well. Alright, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it has to be c3. This is playing for the win. And now, d2. And now we need to get ready for the checks. Alright, so it's time to play some d. Watch out! Watch out with the d. Alright, so... Let's calculate here, because the defensive part is what makes this puzzle difficult, I would say. So, we go to g5, and then I'm tripping, there are no more checks. What? Yeah, g5, king g5. There's nothing. Bruh. Bro, so many ghosts. I'm still reluctant to play it, but... Bruh.
MTZSEBASS.
He's threatening mate. I have a check, though. Thank you for the follow. MTZ. You saw that he can give a check on c7 or something? Yeah. Yes. Rook e4, then he promotes. Yeah. Rook e4, and then we promote. That makes sense. A lot of sense. So yeah, I guess we should. I mean, it's the only move. We don't have anything else. Nice. Good. It was an intimidating position, but it wasn't that difficult. It wasn't that difficult. Okay. All right. This one seems. Is it a queen trap? Is the queen getting trapped? So we have bishop d1, queen d2. Bishop d1. Not really, because he has queen d2, and after queen d2, I think he's okay. Queen d2 and bro's chilling. Now there's gotta be a different way maybe to trap it. Or maybe no, it's not about trapping the queen. It could be though. What about, because everything's protected here, you know? So I was thinking maybe we just take on e6 and then we play something like queen f6. So the rook is hanging. So the rook has to go elsewhere. And I don't know, we can take here. And we're causing trouble. And also we have bishop h5 in some lines. So probably rook takes e6, takes, and then queen f6. Like hitting the rook. If he goes here, I don't know. If he goes there, probably check. And bishop g4 as well as bishop h5 are on the menu. So he can castle. No, I don't think he can. But we have to take on e6, I think. It's the only like active idea that I see. You could sack the rook and then queen f6. Exactly. Can you move the gift thing? Yes, you can. Well, I can't really move it, but you can close it. You can close it. There's a thing there that you can click to close it. He's too far to castle. Too far from where? Okay, so we go rook e6. It has to be rook e6. I mean, what else can we play? If he goes rook f8, you check with bishop, exactly. And win rook now? Yeah, you're right. It's really axiomatic. It's an axiomatic move. That's the word of the day, chat. Queen f6. Is there anything that I'm missing apart from what I calculated? We need a 2400 rated player. Okay, I'm playing it. Queen f6. I'm playing it with confidence though, because we have everything well defended. Everything is super well defended. This piece coordination here is really good. Simply I'll play in the queen. So it has to be queen f6. Alright, so queen f6. And it hits the rook. It's hitting the rook. And where does the rook go? That is the other question. The rook doesn't have that many squares. And now I can give a check and win the rook. But should I go for more? Maybe I should. Because we're down a rook already. I mean, no, we're down an exchange. I don't know how to count. Okay, so check. The king goes to d7. I could take the rook, but I'm looking at queen g7 as well. So queen g7, and the king Ah, yes, we have to play queen g7 because it allows queen check. Sorry, so basically check here, only move, and then queen g7. And what it does is that it helps us take in the rook with check. So the king goes up, and then we take with check, and then the king goes down. I was gonna go to c7, and then I have another check. And he's playing b6, I guess. Somehow he's getting away though. All right, but this is the next move for sure. Ah, yes, we don't have to calculate it. Lovely, nice. Because I couldn't find like the best continuation. Okay. 59. Why do you need to take with check though? Yeah, we were just, you know, probably how it is. We were just trying to sound smart. Okay. So I could take. Oh, I'm black. I'm black. Okay, so. This position is very ugly. I'm getting mated. I'm getting mated on b5. Sorry, g5, and that's mate. So we have to take the pawn. We have to. We take the pawn. Should we give a check first? I don't think so. I mean, this is really hard to stop anyway. So maybe something like this. Nah, I think I'm getting mated. Or at least he's gonna have a draw. I take with the rook. You're gonna get check here, check again. Yeah, no. No. Pawn takes then. Rook g3. You think he's rook g3? I was looking at it, but then he's gonna play king h2. Play king h2 or king f2, and then you're forced to take. And then knight takes, and he's gonna have perpetual check. Minimum. But I think white can play for the win. Anyway. No, actually, I'm getting mated. Because it's, if I take with the rook, he has knight check here, and then rook g5 mate. It's mate. No, it's not. It's not mate because I can take on h4. Oh. Oh. Hey. Maybe it's rook g3 then. Rook g3, king h2, or probably king f2 better. Takes, knight takes, h5. So king h2 is gonna play king h3. And if he plays king h3, I'm cooked. How much elo is this puzzle? This one is 31,000. No, 3,100. You take back the knight. Ah, yes, of course. I take back the knight. And then I take on... I can take on... c4. And I think that this pawns, with the bishop help, should be able to win. We should be able to win. Yeah, I take the knight. I'm stupid. All right, rook g3 then. Look at the passage; it's all over. Yeah, I agree. These pawns are super strong. Okay, but let me just. All right, I'm just gonna play. So king f2, and now we should take with the rook. And now I should take his rook. Ah, but that's check. I go here, and the knight is sort of trapped. No, I have to. I have to take. I have to take because if I take the rook, check, here, here, and I lose. I lose because I don't have a way to stop the pawn. So I have to take. Unless we have this check. Nah, that's just losing. Now the pass pawn is really strong. Yeah, pawn takes, right? Is it pawn takes? Just take. We have still the passers. Yeah. Okay, and now we just take this one. Nice. Good. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay, so this one seems very simple, but we might be missing something. So takes. Rook takes. Pawn takes. King takes. Takes. Here. Here. Are you winning, son? Here. I should be able to win this anyway. I go here. 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 Takes. Here. Here. Yeah, I should be able to win it. I don't understand why is this puzzle 60. Yeah, me neither. It looks very easy. I mean, no, it's not really easy because one mistake and it's a draw. Only one move that you get wrong is a draw. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's the point, right? Probably one wrong move and it's all over. I mean, not really all over, but it's a draw. It's a draw, and it's very painful when you get a draw and you're winning, and that makes it hard. So we have to be careful. But we do know that it has to be this and this. And now it's the hard part because I was looking at this and then something like that. So, and then he's gonna go here. If I play this. Yeah, it should be. I mean, it looks very straightforward. Am I missing something? Just swap, you're closer to the pawn, pull your king up. Yeah. Yeah, right, which is out here. It's super scary though, because what if it is this one instead? Only one of them wins. Bridge had to go up to maintain all position. All the way? We had to go up until here, you say? And then we go down? And we think? He goes here. I push. Yeah. Honestly, maybe king c3. I think it's king c3, yeah. No. Then king b3. c4. c3 and then b4. Trust me. Okay. I'll trust you. Okay. And now b5! b5! Why is there no c5? c4. c4 is losing. Shut about to get the pin of shame. King b2. Wait, what? We have b3 or king b2? King b4. We have b3, king b4. So you don't like my move? You don't like b5? I think king b3 is winning. Why though? b3 attack. b4, b4. b2 is the way to go. Or wait, I'm not sure. King b2 and king b3. King b2? I like that approach. King b2, then king b3. A b2 because he might sacrifice. Oh, you say that he can sacrifice the pawn. Wait, what? b3 is the only move to not draw. No, I really like the person who said b2 and then b3. It makes so much sense. Not good b2? But why not? I mean, I'm getting the opposition. I'm blocking the king from getting to c1. And then he has to go down. Right? But yeah, he goes down. No, it makes no sense. King b4 and take with the king, then you can take opposition. And then you can take opposition. Alright. Someone run this on Stockfish. b2, b3 does nothing. Exactly. I just realized that it does nothing. Hell no. I think it ends in king b4, yeah. So we play king b4 then. I think we do have time to play king b4. King b4, king c2, takes. And then he's gonna go king b2, and I think we push. We push. And then he moves elsewhere. No. Oh. Okay. King b4. I'm playing king b4. Is it king b4 or king b3? King b4? Yeah! Nice! Well done. Well done. Good job. It's all thanks to me. Nice. Oh, that was a close one, chat. Alright. Yeah, at least we know the first move. Alright, so what is going on here? Knight takes f3, obviously. Bishop takes. Queen takes. What am I missing? Bro, what? King e1, please. Oh, I have king e1 as well. I thought it was forced to play knight here. Oh, king e1, unfortunately, is very good for black. We had to take. But bro, I'm confused. Isn't it just too easy? Okay. This puzzle 62, exactly, that's... watch them. We're gonna get it wrong, man. Okay. King takes? What is the problem with taking? I don't really see anything. Am I getting forked somehow? Bro, what is this puzzle? Bro, just take it, exactly. Is that a mating net here? No. I mean, my queen is very awkward, though. I don't have too many squares with it. I can only play something like this or this. Queen e1, probably. And he sacrifices all the pieces. All of them. What about queen f1? No fork check. Yeah, the knight has no... But, well, first, rook d3 is coming. Rook d3 is coming no matter what. I like queen f1. Check him. I don't have a check. Oh, you mean queen a4? That blunders the queen. And if I take the rook, I think that would be a draw. If not, black can win. Black can win that endgame. He has an extra pawn, 2 minor pieces with the rook. Yeah. Take the rook? No, because there is not really a clear follow-up. You have to keep the queen in the game. I was looking at queen f1 because it threatens queen b5. But rook d3 is coming. So we play queen f1 and rook d3 is here. It's gonna be play. And after rook d3, we need to see where the king goes. I think that the king can only go here or here. Queen a4. Yeah, that blunders the queen. Queen b1 threatens b5 and g6. Ah, okay. Queen b1 is a bit more resourceful, you say? I mean, what I like about queen b1 is that queen b5, it's not easy to stop. So I go queen f1. He can stop me by blocking with the rook. Yeah, queen b1 seems to be a bit more resourceful. Queen f1 blocks rook c3. What? No, queen b1. f1 is good too. Yeah, but after rook d3, I don't see anything. I think queen f1. You think it's queen f1? But rook d3, and then the queen will be blocked. And it's practically box. We wouldn't have any squares. I think it has to be queen b1. Queen e1 instead? And what is the idea of queen e1? It's hard to understand. Sacrifice your rook after? You're just trolling now. Queen b1. I'm playing queen b1. I'll die with queen b1. f1 is bad. Sack the queen. I don't think we have to sack. Queen f1 is the same idea of queen b1. No, it's different because if we go queen b1, the check on b5 is really hard to stop. And you also have this. So if he goes check, I mean, look, chat, I think that the easy part is to move the queen. And I think that the best square is this one because it has so many checks. We have this check, and this check available. This is the most versatile move. But this is the easy part, I would say. I hope I'm right. Oof. Oof. That's the easy part because I think that them playing defense with the king was a little bit more complicated. But yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. So we have a check. The king obviously goes to... Well, he can also play this. But then we have this cover check. So... No, that would be losing. Is it? Is it losing? I think it is. It might be losing. Alright, so check. He goes here. Check again. If he goes there, mate. So he has to go... Oh. Has to go back. And then we have a check like this. I think we have a mating net here. There is a mating net with the knight, the bishop, and the rook. So let's have a look at it. So check. King c8. We win. So he has to go king d8. If king d8 is play, I have this check. And then if he goes here, the same situation. He loses to this. So he has to go to e8. And then after e8, we take on d6 anyways. We take on d6. The king goes here. Check again. The king goes here. Ah, the king goes to... Goes to g8. If he goes to g8, I think we don't have a follow-up. We don't have a follow-up there. I have another idea. So we play... Yes, I think this is it. So check. The king goes here. And then knight takes d6. G5 and I lose. He's gonna play G5. G5 and I lose. So I have to take. But I can't let him get here because if he gets there, he's fine, I think. So check in the 8, and then here the critical moment. We take on a7 maybe. Can we win the 2 rooks? He's gonna go G5. If he plays G5, maybe there is no mate because he can get here. I guess it depends on what he does. King E8 or Rook C8. After the discovery, Rook E7, King D8, Rook G. What? I can't read. After Rook G7, Rook E7. King F8. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look because it's hard to visualize everything. Yeah, so he goes King D8. Do it and fork the queen. You want me to win the queen like this? It's possible also. We gotta make a decision right now, though. I mean, if I play this, I think it's an equal game anyway, because he's gonna go G5. I take. And then he takes. And it's gonna be equal material. So, I don't know about that. If it is equal material, maybe it's not that great. Now, I was looking at Rook A7 now. Rook A7 check, G5, and then we take the Rook. And then he goes down, and then I take this Rook. And then he takes my Bishop. And I think it's equal material again. So, no. What about we take on G7 and the bishop now is still alive? We take on G7, check, and then he's gonna... It's just that we already calculated this. It's gonna go here. And then... Then what? Rook E7 maybe? The other rook! No, the knight is here. Knight E5. When king E8, knight C7. Oh! Oh, knight C7! Nice, Pablito. Oh, clutch. Yes, knight C7 wins, I think. Yeah, because we take here, knight C7. Knight C7 wins. Because then he goes here, and we have 96. 96 check. And then after 96, king E8 and mate on E7. Yes, Pablito got it. Nice. W, Pablito. Pablito is so clever. God damn it, chat. Oh my days. Oh my days. Nice. Very good. Checkmate in 6. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Too late. Too late. Check the queen with the rook you have. Oh, shut up. Too late. All of you are too late. Pablito with all the glory. All the glory goes to Pablito. Alright. So we have rook e4. Very tempting move. Are you winning, son? I think it's really axiomatic. But if he's gonna play f5. F5 and then I'll feel very stupid. The problem with f5 is that he also has... He's hitting my queen. I go here. We'll play rook e4 anyways. Or rook g4. Hey. We have nothing. Call an ambulance. I'm thinking about sacking the knight. Queen h7, brilliant. Not so much. Not so much. I'm trying to make it work, but...
Thank you, come again. You are, so I should do the review.
Hey, thank you so much for the little crown. I appreciate it. Do you want me to review one of your games? I can do that. Rook e3 better? Why? The knight is on the way.
Hey! Come on, man! That's too easy!
The knight is on the way. So... knight g5? That's... yeah, I was looking at knight g5, but after... what do we do after? What do we do after? Because knight g5 not just win on the spot. What am I missing? If I go knight g5, he's gonna take. And then I was trying to make it work with queen takes g5, queen g6, queen e7. But he's gonna keep winning tempos on my queen. That's what I don't like. And I'll be out of the attack by the time he finishes. Like kicking my queen away with the rooks. So now my queen is perfectly placed. I'm trying to make this work. But this, and then this, and the queen trade, and then we have nothing. Knight h4. Knight h4 looks more promising. Maybe. Knight h4. With ideas of doing what exactly? Knight g5 doesn't work exactly, yeah. Knight h4 and then... we have queen g5. And now he can't play queen g6. That's progress. That is indeed progress. Shall we give a check? And then rook e4? I like knight h4. It's the first move that seems promising. So if he goes f5 there, we have the check. The king goes here, I guess. But then we can take. And taking is really good. Because... and then he has this, but then we have another check. And then the king has to... oh no, he can't play rook. Yeah, I think it's knight h4. Bro, it's a4 and knight d4. Oh. Hey, did you... no one saw that. I like a4 as well. a4 and knight. There's f5. Yeah, but it will be up a pawn. Sorry, a minor piece. Knight h4 threatened knight g6.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow, okay. I saw a4. Yeah, a4, it looks very good. It's a forcing move, Chad. Rook takes c3. Rook takes c3 is even better. Rook takes c3. Knight e4. Block out. Black. But we're sacrificing too much material, maybe? It's too much material being sacked. Because we take on c3. Sorry, and then he's gonna take. We go here, and then he's gonna take. And then we take the queen, and then he's gonna take. He's taking everything. Everything! And then we only have the queen. And the queen is gonna give a perpetual check, and we have a draw. Draw. Nice. So no. No, he's gonna take. If I take on c3, he takes because we're sacrificing everything for the queen. And then I play knight e4, and he's gonna take as well. And then we take with the rook, the queen, and then he's gonna take as well, and we have a draw though. But we're not playing for a draw, are we? Rook e4 immediately. f5. That's the problem with rook e4. f5. No, but what I see as a very strong continuation is a4. I like a4. I like it because the knight has to move elsewhere. Well, the knight doesn't have too many squares anyway. But the knight moves there. If he plays f5, I'll take it. I'll take the queen. Pawn takes, and then I take the knight. Now the question is, am I winning that endgame? Maybe I'm not winning that endgame. Because he's going to have a pass pawn on a5. And he already has like a bunch of pawns. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even though we can win the knight, it's still very, very hard. It's just still very hard. Probably black's still winning because of these pawns being so advanced. And this is going to be a pass pawn. And the rook is behind. So, yeah, maybe a4. That's the problem with a4. In that regard, I'm coming back to knight h4. Rook takes e3. Black knight takes e3. Knight e4. Black queen e... No! Black is not going to play queen e7. Black is going to take that knight. That's what I said before. It's going to take that knight. Because what are you threatening exactly? Taking the queen? Okay, I'll take the queen. I have a rook, and a knight. For the queen. And a pawn. And then the only thing that you got going for yourself is the draw. With queen g6 and queen a6. So, it's not working, Arkin. It's not working. Torre e4. Ya, pero después de f5. Torre e4, f5. ¿Qué vaya a hacer? Vaya a jugar torre h4. Knight h4. Queen check. Knight f5. Yes, I think this is the most promising line. Why is a4 not working? a4 is not working because he has too many pawns. He has too many pawns. And it's going to have a pass pawn if for some reason he decides to let the knight there. Because I think that a4, f5, it's good for him. We have a check. This, I take, pawn take. I don't see how am I winning after a4. He can simply ignore me also. We play an f5. I take the queen, or I give a check. Queen here. And then I take. What scares me is that he's going to have so many pawns that I have to handle. I have to handle so many pawns, and it's... How is it that you're winning here? I think it's knight h4. The more I look at it, and the more I look the other variations, knight h4 makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, but... Yeah, I don't know, but I want to... yeah, but you're down so many pawns that maybe the knight is not a big thing. It's going to be a fight. You see, that's the point. That even though you want this knight, you had to fight that endgame. You're not winning. I mean, not by a big margin. Yes, because you need to defend g6. I'm playing that h4 chat. Okay. And now we have the check on g5, and we don't have to worry about this.
Blake Resemblant.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So yes, we play queen g5, and queen g6 is not an option. We have that, and not only that, we can take here. Now we take. And rook here is just winning.
NM.
So he doesn't have this also. Thank you for the follow, NM. He doesn't have this also. You see, he doesn't have rook g8. Because I have knight f5. And after knight f5 is play, rook e4 is deadly. Rook e4 is really strong. Ah, we're threatening mate. We're threatening mate here. Ah, but he has queen g6. Let me play queen g6. Alright, so I take queen g6. Queen g6. I give a check. And then rook e4. Still very good because queen g6. I give a check. I'm winning the queen, I think. I think I'm winning the queen. I give a check. King goes to g8, and then rook e4. He takes the knight, check. And it's mate. So he has to sack the queen. I take. And that endgame, I think I can win it. Because then I have queen c4. Hitting the knight and the pawn on c7. Ah, but then he plays rook b8. I pin. Here. I go here. I should be able to win. I should be able to win. Yeah. Okay. Nice. 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 Thank you for the rose, Skylerinu. Skylerinu. What elo is bro? Bro is like 1200. Okay. early for that. Where did?
Jai Jillian.
Thank you for the follow, Jillian. Can you look at the puzzle? Yes. What do you want to look at?
Hey! Come on, man. That's too easy.
So yeah, so let's have a look at the variations that you were telling me. For example, A4. So we were talking about A4, and it's still winning, surprisingly enough. But yeah, he plays exactly what I thought. F5, but you have to fight for this endgame. That's the thing that I didn't like. So we go Queen H4 instead of Queen G5. We play Queen H4, and then Knight H7. These are the moves that the engine suggests, and this is still winning for white because we have Knight E4, which is a very good idea, but it's only +2. Okay. The other variation that we were looking at was, and I think this one is really bad now that I consider all the factors, is Rook takes C3. So Rook takes C3, and the best continuation for black is not actually taking the Rook, but playing F5 again. And F5 is completely winning for black. Because after Queen takes E6, Pawn takes, look at this pawn majority. How are you supposed to stop all of this? It's not even about the Rook. It doesn't matter. And also, yes, if you take the Rook, you run into the draw line that I tell you about with Queen G6 and Queen H6. Because, sorry, what was the move? Yeah, so Rook takes C3, Knight takes C3, and then we go Knight E5. He has to take this knight, and then we take the Rook, and then Pawn takes, and then we have the draw like this, right? So, yeah, we calculated that, but you're not making puzzles. I mean, you're not solving puzzles to get a draw. I mean, in most situations, it's not about that. So, yeah, that's why we thought that it wasn't working. So, the other option, what was the other option? Ah, yes, and Rook E4. So, Rook E4, Rook E4 doesn't work because of F5. F5, and then we just have to sack the queen to have at least double pawns, I guess. Something like that. And yeah, this is very winning for black. But it's winning. Yes, but by a small margin. The other one is crushing. The other variation is crushing because it wins the queen, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so he goes C3 here, and now he plays F5, and then we go Queen G5, and the king goes to H8, which is better than the move that they play. Knight takes F5, and then he goes. Well, the only move is what? Oh, he's sacking the queen immediately. No, Queen G6 is best. So Queen G6 is best, but then I have Queen H4 in jack. This is what I calculated. King G8, and then now Rook E4. Oh no, 97! Oh, 97. Just 97. Yeah. 97. Look at A4. A4, yes, A4 is fine. But it's a fight. You have to fight for this endgame. It's +2 or something. Yeah, +2. So they play F5 again. And what I calculated here is that we can give this check or something. But it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we'll play H4. Queen H4. And then Knight H7. They just save the knight. And then we play Knight E4. Queen G6. And Knight takes F5. Yes, because it's probably brilliant. Yeah, it's a brilliant move. Because takes, and then we go Rook takes C3. And it's really good. It's really good. But it's not winning because he has F6. I mean, it is winning, but it's not crushing. It's not winning the queen for the time. You have a very good attack. But he's gonna run away. He's getting away, check. We have Queen C4. Oh, sorry. Queen C4, check. And King E8. And then Rook G7 they want me to play. So yeah, there's that. Good job. Thank you, Pablito. Thank you guys. Okay, so let's continue. Let's have a look at the next puzzle now. All right. So yeah, I was looking at h4. h4 seems very good. Hard to stop. It has knight f7 though. I'm playing knight f7 to stop g5. So knight f7. And then maybe f4. I'm changing plans. The plasticity of changing plans immediately. So h4, forcing knight f7, blocking the king also. But I mean, the bishop is already doing that. So maybe we don't play this. We play f4 immediately. f4 immediately. Maybe knight here. Ah, that could be the problem. Knight there. I take. He has to take with the king. Tough. Another tough one. What do you have, chat? If knight f7, g4. Ah, knight f7, g4. a6. It doesn't work. Oh, he's gonna play. Then he's gonna go g5, having g6 to save the king. But we win the win. So it is h4. Okay, h4. Knight f7. g4. g5. Yeah, g5 is the problem. Takes. Knight takes. Bishop takes. Yeah, I don't... d4 king takes. d4 king takes? In what variation though? Luis, is this your or you? No, 64 is the highest. If we get this one correct, that would be my personal best. Yeah, 65. So this is basically it. I think 82. Yeah, I wish it were that simple. f4, knight can't take. It is double check. Yes. f4 right now, you say? Yes, because the king is so exposed. It makes sense to play it. I guess it's gonna go g5 again. It's the only move that makes sense. He plays g5. Takes. King here. I'm not winning though. I don't see the win. h4. I like h4, chat. But knight f7. And then we set that g4. But g4 is not working. So h4. Knight f7. And maybe then f4. g6. I take double check. Ah, we're making it work. Pawn takes. And then we have bishop takes. Oh, I think that seems very good. Let him play g5. Oh, but the rule would be like X-ray defending the bishop, something like that I'm looking at. But what? No. Okay, but h4. I think h4 forces a lot of things. Can you play the puzzle again and look at a4 is also correct? What? Shut up, man. We already did that. Okay. h4. It's a bit rushed though. What is my rating? 1200. After f4, king is spin. Yes, but you gotta prepare f4. You gotta prepare it with h4 because you want to play bishop g5 and win. So you play h4. You force him to react with knight f7 because knight f7 is a forcing move. What else? What else can you do to stop bishop g5? All right. So since it is a forcing move, h4 is very promising. Okay, because you're limiting. You're limiting. What's the word? Ah, but wait. I just realized it has king of bishop f5. No, it doesn't do anything because I do this and I win the queen anyway. So h4, But I had to calculate bishop f8 and some variation. Okay, but I'm quite certain, chat, if it is not h4, I know nothing about chess. Okay, yeah, so we have h4, knight f7, and then we play f4. Now, the only thing that is concerning me now is that he can play bishop f8. I don't think it matters, though. I think I'm crushing him anyway. Because if I play f4 now, bishop f8, let me have a look at that. f8, double check. In here, and then I just take everything. Yeah, I'm taking his soul. So yeah, it doesn't matter. So f4 now, what do? g5? g5 takes, double check again. And the double check is crushing. It's just crushing because g6, and I take with check. King here, and then bishop takes. And I'm just cooking. I'm cooking. I mean, I'll be able to win the queen and the knight minimum. Unless I'm missing something. If it is not f4, Luis, quit playing chess. Fair enough. If it is not f4, this is the end of the stream. Okay, nice. Bishop a6. I didn't see that, but wait. We're still fine. Yes, we're fine because we check. We take the bishop first. But then he's gonna play knight takes h6. You asshole. Okay, wait. So we take, double check. He's gonna go here because if he takes the pawn, he's a maniac and getting mated with a d4. So he's not gonna do that. He's gonna go to g7. So when he's on g7, we simply take. And then queen takes, bishop takes. Now. No! We take, queen takes, bishop takes. There you go. And then king takes h6, and then bishop takes queen. Oh, yeah, win. Oh, I'm so good at the game. Oh my days. Oh my days. Stop it. Stop it. Bro, a menace. And has the new personal best. And he's gonna get a shower now. He's not gonna stream anymore. Nice. Alright, chat. I'm out with a new personal best. Tomorrow we will continue. We will continue tomorrow. We're gonna have maybe even a higher score. Alright? But yeah, I have to go. Thank you! Thank you, everyone! Have a lovely afternoon! And a lovely day! And bye! And take care! And goodbye! Bye! Bye! I quit the run! No! I quit the run! Oh, I quit the run. Oh my god.